consumed by passion. Totally consumed by passion. Put on a strategically placed shell. Raise a little hell. Frolic in the surf, sand and turf. On totally new island.
Darling, show me love. Tell me lies. You do something to me. Make it all through the night. Touch me once, kiss me twice. You do something to me. On this island side.
Kissed by eternal sun. Kissed by eternal sun. A few miles north of the Tropic of Desire. Totally new island. Totally new island. Totally new island. Totally new island.
Let me along to your totally new island. Let me straight to your totally new island. Let me along to your totally new island. Keep saying you're the talk of the town, baby. All I can hear is talking. You like telling me that you'll take me down, baby. When will you just start walking? If you like the fast lane, don't be slow. 'Cause I'm giving you the green light to go. If you got something you wanna show, show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me.
You naughty, naughty girls, you should not be doing that. But let's be honest, they are not going to stop anytime soon. That is why you should not stop until you are on the waiting list for Salt 2.0 coming out on November 19th. Go to saltdaddy.net, get on the waiting list. Come get double the coaching and double the fun. We got the double cameras on. Camera 1 and camera 2 are back. We are slowly but surely making this a better community for you. And with that massive, dude, this community is pretty baller, dude. It's not some just like kiddie internet game stuff. Like, there's some powerful men in this community, and we are really just sorting out things so you don't get sorted out like this husband who is robbed by his wife of $10,000 plus. We'll go into the details of that later, but this is the total online dating course. As mentioned before, you get the full video course. You get access to the replays from the previous Salt 1.0, which is 10 videos ranging from 2 to 5 hours long of the coaching session. Very useful information. You get private Telegram. You get 10 2-hour-long webinars with myself and my coaching crew. They start November 25th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can just click on the link in the chat or go to saltdaddy.net. And then let's bring it live. Let's bring it back to the legend, old camera 2. All right. So Camera 2 is up and running. Took a while, but I think everything's slowly but surely coming together in the new studio. Happy to be back. Interview with the Man, episode 351. Wife robs husband of $10,000 plus to finance her life. Yikes, dudes. That's what we're gonna talk about today. This article that we got going on here. Let's say what's up to my bros in the chat. Checking the YouTube analytics, and there are no breaks on these train, brother. There are no breaks in this train. Actually, I want to show you guys something. Can I do this right live? Let me see. Watch this. Waiting. Okay. Uh, all right, so you got some kinks to work out with that, but as you can see, there was a piece of art on there that was sent in by one of the guys who watched the show. We got the waiting screen. Looks like the video downloaded into OBS, but not the audio. So we're gonna have to figure that out. However, we are building Hot Dude Army, one hot dude at a time. Throw some red pills in the chat. What's up, dudes? Let me say we are nice and cozy today. We got Benjamin Diaz. What's up? Aleph the Nemesis. What's up, dude? Tom Bombadil. My man. Artemis. What's up as usual? Benjamin Diaz. Infamous Rifle. Who else is in the house? Benjamin Diaz. Get a double shout out. Gabriel. Taj. Anon. Harry Zikos. James. My man James. James is sending me some booze to put in this this crystal booze holder. I'm pretty excited. James is the OG, one of the OGs from the coaching this year. Oh man, what a motley crew do we have here, gentlemen. That's unfortunate that this didn't download. There's some dope ass music. I'm gonna try and do it while on the show because you guys just gotta see this. I made this myself. I made this guy. Worship me. No. Let's see. Yeah, see, look. Okay, I'll just play it like this so you can see. I got to re-upload it, but you can see what it looks like right here. Here we go. Ready? Oh, I'm blocking it. Fuck. So there you go. Pretty pimpin', if I do say so myself. Rob Seed influence? No. Influence from my own awesomeness. Rob doesn't inspire me to do shit other than get more successful and rub it in his salty ass face. Rob's a little salty of my success. I'll have to tell you guys that. A little private on our screen, our stream only. There's a significant amount of salt that comes from that that camp, but it's all good. I'm ultra salt daddy, so I'm strong. I can handle it. Actually, I do have to go grab a drink before we get going. So you know what? 1 second, just let me just use this screen real quick. All right. How we feel about that? Is that cool or what? I want to be a cool guy on the internet. Anyways, we're over here. We're trying with the production team and I. We are just trying to increase the quality of the show for everybody, especially our overlords at YouTube. All hail the algorithm. My personal beliefs mean nothing. Just you know, just let's all worship the algorithm. It's the only thing that matters, right? How was the tune-up, bro? It's fire. So yeah, let's this is what we're gonna be doing today, shall we? Take a look at this. So this was a request done on the new website. If you want to make a request, go to modernlifedating.com. And then when you are there, just click on video request. It's a new thing here. Just click video request. And this will take you to our video request page. It's $100. Click buy now and send me the video. And I'll do a video request like I am today. Somebody asked me to do this article. So here we are. How do we? I think I'm going to take this double camera down because it's kind of covering up the screen a little bit. I just wanted to see if I can do it. Sign our camera too. You'll be back. You'll be back to live another day. You'll be back to fight another day. The moneyest, MarketWatch.com says, I paid for my wife's MA and vacations. I suggested we save for a house, but she left me, and my in-laws told me to be a man. This is a guy, I can tell you right off rip, this is a guy who did everything he was, quote, supposed to do and got burned. And listen, when you burn people like this, especially when they do everything by the book, you scorn these people. And that's not good. That is not good. This is delicious. Does anybody do you guys have this in America? Alameda cold brew coffee. Cold brew coffee company, Alameda. Looks like the San Francisco Bridge is on here. Hopefully, we'll have a couple million people jumping off of that in a couple of weeks here. Just joking. But poor guy, huh? Posted on November 11th, yesterday. I told her, given that she achieved her dream of getting a master's degree, now it is my turn to fulfill my dream of owning a home. Let me put you before me, honey. Chivalry. Yes. The patriarchy. Let's crush it. Audio sort of low? How about now? Audio better there? Audio's below. All right. How about that? That should be... I feel like that should be good. Sounds good. Perfect. Better. 2 cents. Sips organic coffee aggressively. Did you guys see my protein station I set up today before I go into this? Guys, let me just show you something. Because of Atomic Habits, okay? They said you have to set up your environment so you can be extremely successful, right? And so what I did here, let me show you. Check it out. All on the DHV Instagram. Okay? Here we are, baby. Hot dude life. There it is. Protein and coffee station in the corner of my living room. Got the glass photo of a lion. This is actual glass. The whole thing is glass. Got the Keurig. Got this dirty ass piece of shit of Chinese like knockoff from Amazon.jp, and it breaks often, and it's a pretty garbage. But it does good for bananas and protein shakes. So I'm trying to get my Artemis and Dustin on. So I figured set up an area where I can just drink coffee, which will blunt my hunger, and then protein shakes just to hit my macros instead of the convenience of Uber Eats and endless amount of girls bringing over donuts and cookies and everything in their world to sabotage me. These bitches are all out to sabotage me. And like Superman, I have a weakness, and it's sweets when they bring it over. Sweets and vagina. So I just can't say no to both of those things. But I'm very happy with how this looks. Okay, you got to set up your house for success. It's in the book Atomic Habits. They said people are more likely to just participate in what's their immediate environment. So if you have like an area set up where you can fry chicken real easy, you're going to fry chicken way more easy. If there's a big TV, you're going to watch more TV. And if there's a healthy juice bar or a coffee station or a protein shake station, you can find yourself consuming more of these things. So you got to set yourself up for success. This is a micro success principle that I live by. Also, a massive DHV, for the typical hot girl that is on Instagram, she's like usually a raging drunk. And so she's all out, and she knows what she's doing is bad. She's out drinking and being crazy, and really she wants to be healthy at home with a man and some babies and a puppy, right? So when you kind of post this thing here on your story for Instagram, it's a massive, it's a low-key, it's like a shade-throwing DHV. It's like, look at me, bitch, I'm self-improving while you're whoring yourself out at night getting drunk. It is a low-key, I love myself DHV, really. So got protein, coffee station, and then what else? Oh yeah, ordered the Ninja. They don't know what the Ninja is out here in Japan so much, but this thing is the titties from what I've heard. Does anybody own a Ninja? How are we looking? I feel like it's going to be good. Thank you, Dustin. I am really working. I also got an upgrade in the bedroom. I'm no longer sleeping on the floor like a homeless man with a mattress on the floor. Been doing that for 2 years. Finally, after 2 years, I was finally able to save up a little bit of money and get a bed, a bed and a nightstand. I don't put my my necklace on the floor anymore. I am a little bit civilized. This is just random. This was a cat that was in my hallway for some reason, and I had no idea what the fuck the cat was doing there or who it belonged to. What else is that? Oh yeah, then I went to dinner with the client. So yeah, but that's just a way to show like a little DHV. We're gonna talk about that in the SALT course, how to set up your Instagram in a way that it will be very attractive for women to reach out to you and talk to you and try to engage conversations with you, and eventually lead you on a lot of dates and a lot of sex. I have met girls directly off of Instagram. I've never met them in real life. I saw her profile, she saw mine, we met up, and it went down. And that's happening like left and right these days. So if you're one of those guys that's like Instagram and confident, I'm just telling you, like, Instagram's free. Okay? Instagram is free and it's lit. So don't forget that. Don't forget that at all. The bros in the chat is they can all tell you something about that. Dustin says he has a Ninja. He says it's excellent. It's good. 1,500 watts for the win. I just got to make sure this thing's amazing. I gotta be drinking kale 24/7. That's it. Very holy bed. What's up, Tom Bombadil? Love you, buddy. Rogue pussy. How is this thing? How is this this Ninja? I'm all over the place today, but I'm enjoying it. We're going to review this article, I promise. Ninja best investment. That's what I'm talking about. How about Ethereum? Ethereum is a pretty good investment. Not financial advice. Okay, let's read it. So they say, I told her, given that she achieved her dream of getting a master's degree, oh, so dumb. Now it's my turn to fulfill my dream of owning a home. So getting into debt versus getting some equity. Oh, these people are so stupid. All for some pussy. Oh, Lord, save us all. The moneyest, the ethics and etiquette of your financial affairs. Dear moneyest, I am 31 years old and my wife is 30. Strike number one. Your wife should be at least 5 years younger than you. We both live in New York. We have been married for 4 years. Why would you get married in New York? Oh, my God. So stupid. She makes a little more than me, but doesn't really save. 3 years ago, she started her online entrepreneurship master's degree. Jesus. Which cost $50,000. I was against it because I think it's a waste of money. It was her dream to get a master's degree, even if it's unrelated to her job in banking. We have one joint checking account. Oh my God. No, this is another huge mistake. Gentlemen, never joint checking accounts, never joint debit accounts, never joint lease, never give her a key to your place, never joint anything, joint puppy, joint nothing. Okay, always keep the upper hand. That's very, very important. You always got to keep the upper hand. Because boy, oh boy, if an article got written about this dude's story, it's got to be bad. I haven't even read this thing, but I'm like already a couple lines into this. Very, very, very big red flag. Gentlemen, you cannot, a lot of these guys do these joint bank accounts, joint whatever on the factor of trust with the woman they're with. And that trust is based off of their emotions at the time, which is love. But that love can fade away, but that leverage cannot. So when you're giving somebody like, actual leverage over you, it's yikes, it's not good. Jesus is the rock of ages, says Tom Bombadil. I agree. Oh man, poor guy. Poor bastard. We have one joint checking account in which I deposit my entire paycheck. Oh, great. I dump all my money. All of my income I dump into this shared account. Fantastic. She, however, only put in the same amount as me and her extra pay into her own secret account. Oh, great. Her tuition and student loans come out of our joint. Dude, you see? This is how women will use you. They will use you and abuse you to get to the top. They are ruthless. Okay? You have to be keen to this shit when a bitch is out to use you as a meal ticket. She used this fool. This guy got fucking played. This shouldn't be on Market Watch. This should be on Reddit relationships or I got scammed. This is red pill as fuck, to be honest with you. Oh, Lord. During the 2 years of her studies, our joint account never had more than $3,000. I was stressed constantly as we have no emergency money. It was a struggle to try to pay her student debt. Oh, so he's paying her debt. She traveled twice to Europe during her school vacations, where she fucking had sex with dudes. I was against that too, as we can't afford it based on a joint bank account balance. She went anyway with her girlfriends, and every year she buys luxury bags. I had to ask my parents to chip in to pay for her credit card bills. Bro, you see, this guy is a fucking total simp. This is like fucking Simp Nation 101. Yikes. I'd ask my parents to have you no shame? I would resort to other things other than asking my mom for money. Yikes. Anyway, I have dignity. I'm a grown man. I cannot ask my mother for money. I feel like a fucking worm if I do that. I'll tell you this. There's one thing I asked for recently. Okay? So, it's my birthday on December 2nd. Miss MLD is like, hey, what do you want for birthday? I was like, you know what I want for my birthday. You better fucking find me a PlayStation 5. Because Daddy's got a big TV. It's my birthday. That's the one thing I want. I'm happy. If I got nothing on my birthday, I'm alive and life is good. So that's already the gift that keeps on giving. However, if you are to buy me something, the quickest way to my heart is through that PlayStation 5. So your boy is getting PlayStation 5. And you see that's the other side of the coin here. When you got game, all right? When you got game and you got you got it going on, the script is flipped. The girls are buying you stuff. The girls are paying you to stay in your life. The girls think that's how you really, if you want to be like a real pimp, okay? Do I need to get the fucking golden gorilla? All right, do I need to grab Charlie, the golden gorilla? When you got the gorilla pimp game, all right, which is basically you have to like out psychologically warfare your girl. That's really what it is. Your girl is low key engaged. If you have plates, okay, and they're very interested in you, every girl is engaged in low key cyber security wars against you and against the girls that are trying to come for you. Okay? If your woman really loves you, she will get online and she will passive aggressively salt your online Instagram game. Ask me how I know. I am a victim of this right now. I am under attack by multiple nations, and it is so real. Like, so the fact that this guy is getting just pimped out, this chick definitely got dick down in Europe. Girls trip, going to Europe. Okay, what, you love pasta that much? Really? You just gotta get some pasta in Italy? No, come on. Oh man, I just, this is so beyond me. I live in an echo chamber of excellence. This is like, none of my friends would ever let this happen to them. And I wouldn't be friends with anybody if they let this happen to themselves. But no, not my squad. Good Lord. Never, guys. Never pay for her debt. Ever. Under no circumstance. The moment you start paying to keep her, paying her shit down, instead of, dude, let's say this guy, he paid 50 grand for her an entrepreneurship master's, okay, which is a complete joke. Start a business. There's your master's degree in entrepreneurship. I have like a fucking PhD in entrepreneurship, okay? Come learn from me. Buy my course. I'll charge you less than 50 G's. But if this guy would have just taken that 50 G's over the past 2 years and just bought Bitcoin, fuck, regardless of the price, just bought Bitcoin, he would have like at least double that money by now. So he's in the hole 50 grand. And then he's like trying to buy up a house now. This story's not even over. Good Lord. Good Lord. I'm getting that PlayStation 5. I'm going to play Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima. And I want to play the Spider-Man game. I'm trying to figure out a way to live stream that to Twitch. Got to make a comeback to Twitch. Just got to like live stream my existence. I think that would just be monetizable through the roof, because if I charged access to like a little camera that just walked around my life, first of all, it would be rated R. And then second of all, it would definitely need some sort of like, premium access to it, because you will see a lot. You will learn. You want to talk about getting red pilled? Yikes. Let's go back to this. Good morning to everybody. I hope you guys are all having a good time. Tomorrow, I'm going to be here 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Free Consultation Friday, where you can call in and ask me all the questions you want. Last Friday was somewhat of a dud, so let's hope we get a good one this Friday. But it's all good. You have the ups, you have the downs. That's life. Let's read about this poor soul. I had to ask my parents to chip in to pay for her credit card bills. During COVID-19, her spending and travel was put on hiatus, so our joint account grew. For the first time, it broke the 7,000 mark. She told me she had no money in her secret account because she used the money to pay her other credit card. We argued about this a lot. In the end, she graduated and her leftover student loan balance was $12,000 at the beginning of 2020. During the COVID-19 shutdown, her spending and travel was put on hiatus, so our joint account grew. For the first time, it broke the 7,000 mark. She paid off her loan in one go with her secret money, about 10 grand. That shocked me because I always thought she had no money in the account. I suggested that we started to save for a down payment on a house and to put the brakes on any travel for 2 years. She got angry, mostly due to the stay-at-home order. She was bored. I told her that given that she achieved her dream of getting a master's degree, now's my time to fulfill my dream of owning a home, right? Right, of course. He's believing the egalitarian lie, the 50-50 lie, and he's like, yeah, I believe you 50-50. I'll go first. I'll simp away right away. And then, oh yeah, you can go. I trust you because, I'm a gentleman. So I'll crucify myself. Oh, good Lord. You see, reality is a lot different than what they want you to believe it is. She insisted on putting money aside for travel and said, if I won't go, she will travel alone with the money. I finally blew a fuse and texted her parents that I want a divorce. She has been staying with her parents since then. After cooling down, I went over, apologized to her parents. God, what a fucking just nice guy. Nice guys. Finished last. This poor bastard. This guy is just... Honestly, he deserves it. I have no mercy in my soul anymore. Oh, these... Sitting on this stool is going to get old real quick. We're going to have to get a standing desk situation going on here soon, gents. It's cringe. You see, and he's doing everything. You see, human nature shows you. The nicer and weaker you are, people aren't going to do like the right thing. Like, oh, he's a good guy. We should. No, people are parasites. And they will suck the fucking living resources and life out of you. Okay? Especially if you're a high value man. We talking about our homie over there in Boston where he's like killing the game. He has $1 million house to his name. And his entire family is just leeching off of him. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. You got to have a pen pan in this life. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hell no. Guys, you got to have a backbone. If not, people are just going to take advantage of you. And girls are not going to respect you. That's a big thing too. Yep. 90K in the bank and miserable. Jesus. Oh, I got like a huge knot in my back now. Let's see. Her parents were so angry with me. Her mom said, what is so wrong with traveling and buying a few bags? I said, we don't have the money that right now. My mother-in-law said, you don't understand. It is not about the money. Oh, shut up, you. Oh, my God. Her mom said she regretted giving her daughter permission to marry me. Dude, he's just taking disrespect across the board. Yikes. She said my wife's secret account money came from her bonus, and it's her right to spend it however she wants with it. Her dad told me to be a man and treat my wife better, so I went home alone. Be a man. Just man up, bro. Just do the right thing, bro. Man up. Marry that slut. Listen, she may have sucked 100 dicks. You have to step up and do the duty for the taxation of you, the man, for the woman, the benefits. Step right up. Get crucified. We are counting on you. And if you don't do that, shame on you. What are you, a derelict? Are you got Peter Pan syndrome? What is wrong with you? That's what they say to you. Fucking kiss my ass. I'm not signing no motherfucking marriage contract unless I read that thing up and down, and there's no way that I can get financially extorted. And maybe I'll sign that thing. Maybe. You'll be lucky if I sign that fucking thing. Yeah, right. Dude, this guy. Oh, and he got married in New York, too. This guy needs to be put on suicide watch. This is something else, man. Put some red pills in the chat, gents, because what we're seeing right now is a very red pilling moment. Good Lord. Oh, I can't believe this. I am frustrated. I saved my paychecks just so she could afford her tuition. Wow, what a chump. We didn't have a health saving Roth IRA or any investment account in order for her to fulfill her dream. I have no other accounts, and after 4 years of working, I'm left with a 4-digit balance in a joint account. Good, motherfucker. Don't ever do another joint bank account. Jesus. I just wish she would have shared more of the financial burden, given that she is such a big spender. We are both Chinese. Oh, she's one of those girls. Okay, that makes sense now. Oh man, these entitled Chinese bitches, they just like Chinese people, just so you guys know, Chinese people, if they want to like ball out, all they do is just buy a fuckload of designer brands. They buy Gucci, they buy Louis Vuitton, they wear it very tackily, and their fashion is notoriously known for not being too cool in Asia. But Chinese people just want brands, 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 brands. That's all they care about. Big brands, boom, Louis Vuitton, boom, Burberry. You can just clearly see it on whatever they're wearing. So this chick, if she's always buying the bags and stuff, she is caught up in the consumer culture, like big time, big time, big time caught up in that. Where's Zuzu at? Zuzu for life can tell you the truth. He knows what's the deal. Is he in the chat? I'm going to China. Zuzu for life is gonna come to Rule Zero Live, and he's gonna punch Ryan Stone in the face. Yeah. Is it Zuzu for life, or is it Victor Zoo? Is he? Yeah, he's here. He's here. He's listening. Zuzu, you son of a bitch. I knew you were listening in. 4-digit bank balance after 4 years of working. God. R.I.P. R.I.P. Good Lord. However, I felt that no matter what I do, I have no appreciation for my hard work. I just hope she can come back and change, be more transparent, and have no more secret bank accounts. But in my heart, I know the ship has sailed. Yeah, bro, take trash out. Take the trash out where it belongs. Just take it to the side of the road. Move on, bro. Girls are everywhere. Stop clinging on to this like, oh my God, I'm in love. Stop that. Like, you're gonna find another girl elsewhere. They're everywhere. They're like the bus. They come every 15 minutes. You think like you guys have just a lot of the typical guy has very scarcity mindset. Scarcity right mindset. That's just it is what it is. Yeah. Poor guy. Dedicated husband. Oh my God. Dedicated husband. I should just read it like this. Oh my God. It's so bad. So bad. Let's see the reply. Let's see if it's based or not. It's pretty long. Let's see if it's based or some bullshit advice. Let's see what Mark Watch is saying. There's been much enabling your wife some reasonable behavior in this relationship, so I'm glad that it finally came to a head. Of course, it's better to tackle these issues before they reach a boiling point, but it's a good thing you have put your cards on the table. Once they're there, there's no turning back. As for your wife, she was not playing with an open hand. You both can finally have an open conversation, but you should go do so face to face without her parents present. This is your life and your marriage. It has nothing to do with your in-laws. I urge you to cut them out of the picture from now. This guy's based. Who's this? Is this a man or woman giving this advice? I wonder if it's the author. The author is Quentin Fautrell. So it could be from this dude. Base advice. Base as fuck. Yeah. Tell your in-laws that you want a divorce and discussing your marriage with them are bad signs. It's time to take control. I agree that this is a good time to start both saving for a home and investing in your future. Your wife has been used to doing as she wants without any regard for how it affects your joint finances. I assume she was spoiled by her parents. Yes. So they assume you would continue to bankroll your wife's trips and spending habits and education while sacrificing your own needs. Absolutely. I will dump a motherfucker off. No, thank you. I'm not financing your shit. You can finance my Bitcoin fund, bitch. No, you got a new hobby. It's buying Bitcoin and depositing it into my wallet. We'll have a joint account. I'll hold the private keys. Just send that Bitcoin right on over, sweetheart. Oh boy, oh boy. What a time to be alive. I assume she was spoiled by her parents, blah, blah, blah. Um, I assume she was spoiled by her parents and they assumed you would continue to bankroll your wife's trips, spending habits, and education while sacrificing your own needs. Sacrificing its time. 4 years. This is the biggest thing he lost. 4 years. 4 years is a lot, man. 4 years you can like make a business and become super balling at the end of those 4 years. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. That's the biggest travesty right here. Not the money, it's the time. 4 years. But there's nothing wrong with finally putting your needs first and having those needs met too. As you said, it was possible for you to do both, but your wife refused to seem to either understand or compromise and may be unwilling or unable to put herself in your shoes. It's not healthy behavior from an adult. Your wife's behavior is both childlike and self-centered. It is always better to discuss your financial priorities before getting married so you can commit to supporting each other. It is common in a relationship for one person to put their own dreams on hold so their spouse can fulfill theirs and then reverse the roles. But there is no room for role reversal in your wife's world, and the realization is slowly dawning on you. Duh, not just his wife, bro. Majority of women will do this to you. They will fleece you. They will, listen, they are like a mosquito. They will suck every ounce of blood out of you until they can't get anything. And then when you're a fucking rotting corpse, like you look like one of those guys who touched the wrong cup of Christ in the Indiana Jones movie. What is it called? Indiana Jones, not Temple of Doom, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Okay, remember that movie when he touched it and he like became like a skeleton and he like fucking died immediately? That's what happens when you let a girl lead the relationship. Look what she did. She bled this guy, bro. Fleeced his ass. Pimped this guy out. This guy got so pimped out. Oh, man. Last Crusade. There you go. Yeah. Look at this, dude. Fleeced, man. Feliz Navidad. Fleeced. Unbelievable. Can you believe this? Just had a Chinese home delivery. It was delicious. Oh, these dirty Chinese girls are everywhere. I've been on a Chinese kick lately. I've been enjoying myself, quite frankly. I'm enjoying the global takeover from China by China. So I'm taking my spoils of war. Let's go here. It is always better to discuss your blah blah. No, I think we read that. When you speak to people who have gotten divorced, they often say things like, "I thought they would change when we got married," followed by "nothing changed." With the final denouement, people don't change. Nope, people don't change. Cheater's a cheater. A liar's a liar. Fucking idiot's an idiot. It takes a lot of effort. Unless the person wants to change, then they can change. But if the person doesn't want to change, then it's just a broken situation. But if a person wants to change, like in their heart of heart, they want to change, then that's all they need. Want to change and take action and not just continuously take action, trying to get you out of your situation, whatever you want to change. And eventually it'll take off. Even if it takes 5 years, doesn't matter. Everything is doable with discipline and persistence. But people don't change. Remember that. When people show you who they are, believe them. They may sound like a nihilist view of the human condition, but on the whole, I believe it's true. People usually show you who they are, but who are you? What kind of life do you want? Boats and hoes. What kind of relationship would be healthy for you? I do whatever I want, and she just shuts the fuck up. This is a good time to figure out what you want in life and decide whether you are trying to fit a square peg into a round hole with this match. You worked hard and have admirable goals, and you see marriage as a two-way street. Your wife do not appear to share those same values. It is time to start living life instead of having your own dreams held hostage by the never-ending demands of another person. You see? And that is what we learned today, gentlemen, is do not simp. Simping is the high treason in the Hot Dude Army. High treason, okay? It is not good at all. Do not simp at all, because you see, anytime you use your resources and finances to lift a chick up, huge mistake. You got to keep them oppressed, okay? you got to rule your dictatorship with their head under your boot, all right? And figuratively speaking, okay? But you know, no, sir. Anytime you do something to financially lift up your girl or give her some sort of kind of freedom, 9 times out of 10, they're going to start looking up for another dude. Okay. 9 times out of 10. You have a rare girl that's really into you. That's good. That's different. But, oh man. What is the purpose of giving a woman leverage over you in a situation like that? Can anybody give me a logical conclusion? What is the purpose? Let's go to camera 2 and freak out a little bit of a delay on camera 2 there. Okay. This one's slight delay, but it's okay. We're still doing good over there in camera 2. Yeah. This is why, because you have to realize a lot of girls in America, where majority of you guys are listening in, they know their legal rights in divorce. They know their legal rights with the domestic violence laws, okay? There's a certain type of girl who just always gets used to calling the police and or child services, Department of Family and Children. And I think it used to be called a different name in Florida, like DCF, I think that's called, Department of Children and Families. But they call them when they have separation with the children. The women typically lie about some things. Not all of them, but I'm saying that's a strategy of a certain type of chick. And then they also call the police and lie and say, oh, he punched me, he raped me, whatever. And then the law states that the officer has to take one of the party to jail if they're called for a domestic violence call. And I think that's in Florida. I think it's in other places as well. Okay. So you got to pay attention to these things, because it's real. It's not a joke. It's out there. It's happening. I'm not saying yes. Thank you. Welcome. John Garcia with the $10 super chat. Oh, big baller over here. He says, listen, guys. That's right. Pay attention. I'm putting out a bounty. If anybody knows how to install these Streamlabs overlays, like the alert widgets and everything, I'm putting out a $100 bounty if you can hit me up and figure out that shit for me, because I tried to send it out and it is not working. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. $100 bounty if you can come and install this stuff for me correctly. That is something I'm gonna be doing, which is a way better deal than there we go. Somebody subscribed. Welcome. Drama please, welcome. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Tom Bombadil says, I like the synthwave theme, John. Very alt-right. You know it. Too bad this one doesn't have sound, eh? Too bad, eh? Well, I don't know. What do we think? Any questions about this article in the chat that we guys have in regards to what we just witnessed? Because that was pretty cringe, man. That was pretty cringe. That is not good for any of the parties involved. But the guy got, the girl paid his debt, or he paid her debt down for a garbage degree too to top it off. Oh man. I just I don't feel good about that. I don't know. That's wild. I think that's gonna do it for us today, gents. This is a short one. But good Lord, don't let that happen to you. Don't forget, on November 19th of November. Remember. Salt is going down. Salt 2.0. Go to saltaddy.net. Get on the waiting list. Put your name here, your best email address in here. Hit that yes I want in. I think we have over 40 people now on the waiting list. It is 1 week away. 1 week away. So get on down. Get on the waiting list. And get on here tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Free Consultation Friday. Until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Make money, make muscles, learn game. Peace out.